Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a really cool thing. So get off your ass, let's do some math. Math, 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 math.
All right, so our first video this week is still factoring. We did that a couple weeks ago, and now we're going to be solving quadratics. Oops, forgot the S. By factoring. Okay. You need to know how to factor in order to do this. Okay? So if you struggle with factoring, or if I say the word factor and you have no idea what I am talking about, you have extra work to do this week because you need to figure that out. We did it not that long ago. Okay? Go back to my videos and look at, I think we did it, I don't remember what week, either 2 or 3. Okay, we have not, oh y'all, we did this before spring break. Okay? So there really is no excuse for you not to at least know what factoring is. I'm not saying you got to be the best at it, okay? But you need to know what is going on when I say factor. So if you're not watching my videos or Khan Academy's videos, you're just not putting the work in, enough work in. If you need more help after watching my videos and their videos, and you've tried to do this 5 times, I am more than happy to help you, okay? But you can't just say, I don't get it. There is some work involved, all right? Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox and we're gonna start doing this. So to solve quadratics by factoring, so they're gonna give you a problem like this. X squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. And they're gonna say solve for x. Okay, well, step 1, we need to factor, okay, using a method, one of the 4 or 5 different methods that we've talked about. This method in particular is the X method. You know how I know it's the X method? There are 1, 2, 3 terms, and the first term has a coefficient of 1. It's 1x squared. Okay, so when I do the X method, remember, I need 2 numbers that multiply to give me 6 and add to get me 5. Whatever those 2 numbers are, that's what's gonna kind of break apart. That's how we're gonna be able to factor this quadratic equation. Okay, so, well, that's 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. They also have to add to get me 5, so it has to be 2 and 3. Okay, so the factored form is this right here. That was step 1. Okay, I'm not done. I have to solve, so we need to figure out what is x. Step 2. Okay, we need to use the zero product property, which we did a couple weeks ago. Zero product property says if we're multiplying 1 or 2 things together or multiple things together and they equal 0, then one of those things has to be 0. So what I'm going to do is set x plus 2 equal to 0 and x plus 3 equal to 0. Now I'm going to solve for x like we've always done. So subtract 2 for this one. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. That's an answer. And for this one, I'm going to subtract 3 because it's x plus 3. X is equal to negative 3. That's the other answer. They're going to ask you to put the smaller solution first and the larger solution second. So out of these 2 numbers, which one is the smallest? Oh, negative 3 is the smallest. And negative 2 is the largest out of these 2 numbers, obviously. Also, it's nice to note that our X method solutions are the exact same solutions here, just opposite signs. Okay? I'm just going to show you just a couple other problems. Not too, this really isn't anything different. X squared minus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. All right, well, we're going to use our x method first. So it multiplies to give me positive 12 and adds to get me negative 7. Pause the video, see if you can figure it out. Well, I know that 3 times 4 is 12, and 3 plus 4 is 7. However, signs matter here. It's still a positive 12, so that means that the signs have to be the same, either both negative or both positive. In this case, they're going to both be negative because the 7 is negative. So I have x minus 3 times x minus 4. That's the factored form. That's equal to 0. My second step, set each factor. So x minus 3 and x minus 4 equal to 0. Solve for x. In this one, I'm going to add 3 on both sides. And on this one, I'm going to add 4 on both sides. And those are my 2 answers. If you need more examples of this, I've been on here for 6 minutes, so I'm starting to lose you probably. If you need more examples, you need to ask, or you need to go look up more Khan Academy factoring. You can just type in factoring quadratics in the search bar and find all the videos you need. Okay, I don't have to assign a video to you for you to watch it. All right, let me know if you have any more questions.